Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome back. That's interesting amount of work rests. Oh my god. Yep. Oh god, I couldn't have done that any better if I'd tried. Uh, um, yeah. Welcome back to this roasting day of roastingness. I feel like I'm dying. It is far too warm. Oh, I am not made for this heat. I'm really, really not. But I shall power through. Isn't that the plan? Power through. I can go down there. I can go down there. I can go down there. Wait. Do I not have like 125 version of those? Or is that what's in at the minute? Maybe that's what's in at the minute. That wasn't what was in at the minute. Rose Gobsworts. Okay. Huh. I thought I had 125 goldweeds. Maybe I'm going mad. Crafting for the win. Join, join, join. Huh. We've got AO. Cool beans. Orders working their way up here. Here comes Tosh. Trying to stream snipe me. Whee! Oh, you can do it, Tosh. Kill him. I think he killed him. I'm gonna say he killed him. Such a ganker. You see that massive Zerg with them as well? Unbelievable. There's like 40 Slayers there. Oh, God. Do that. Ah. I will claim this point. Oh, no. Squiggy's running away. I thought he was going to be lurking. Oh, Destro's got the Black Crag. Excuse me for yawning. Looks like the majority of orders come here. What's he up to? Whee! Yoink! And I'm stuck in a tree. Could have went better. Looks like it's another dead night for scenarios. So I'll try the old trick of joining everything and see if it spurs it into action. It's the Sprite Wizards, Slayers. Oh god, I haven't done Serpent's Passage in ages. What a horrendous scenario. I hate it. I don't even have my Kiss active. Would explain a lot. I have no idea why. I always forget about that when I play the Witch Elf. I just naturally assume it's on. Oh my god, I'm such a noob. looked like someone who had my idea. Oh, no, it's just because he's getting chased by all of Destra. That was a weird move. Oh, that allows him to keep it. I was going to say that's a weird move because it would force him to drop the part, but apparently not. Sneaky buggers. I don't think that Marauder knows where he's supposed to take this, does it? I get the sneaky suspicion the Witch Hunter's going to come for him. Well, Destra are pushing down. Hey, we got some improved goldweed. Lost all of our fancy mushrooms, though. Hey, Tosh. Thanks for the raid, bud. Hopefully you had a nice stream. Welcome along, everybody. We're up to no good stabbing folks. I wish mine would disable people as long as that. It never does. Stab, stab, stab! Was good, but got bored, so ended. Yeah. Although you've been going for a while, so I imagine it gets pretty stale pretty quickly. See, this is the point. You should go and play a Magus. Gonna play some Total War Warhammer 3 off stream. Oh, that's another option, I suppose. Yoo-hoo! 9k renown. Fancy. Ah, they stole all my kills. Swines. What army you playing in Total Warhammer 3? Is it still the dwarves? New one started yesterday. That was a weird maneuver he did, but sure. Uh, may try Chaos Dwarfs. Ah, yeah, apparently Chaos Dwarfs are really good fun. I constantly just start new campaigns anytime I'm playing it on my own and play it through like 10, 15, 20 turns and then just start another new one. But I'm weird like that, so there's that too. Only streamed 5.5 hours, normally do 8, but with population and people not wanting to actually play the game unless means farming one side or another, I just get tired of it. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm lucky. I only do 2 hours at a time, so for me, it's sort of in and out quite quickly. And even then, I usually do a lot of scenarios, so scenarios are usually kind of balanced. You get the odd outlier, like that last one. I think we had a pre-made because Discordant wasn't popping, and I just did a join all because sometimes that juggles Discordant into actually giving you pops, but I think I got one of the pre-made ones. I think I had a Destro pre-made for a nice change. So we need to try and get ourselves now 30 war crests, then we can buy our shoulder pads. Ooh, crikey. Gonna go out and let him say he's not part of the Zerg. Even more of a Zerg. Zergs for days. What's that guy coming back again? To join all again. This looks to be the only way anything's popping. Right. Another one that's just started by the looks of things. What have we got? Load tanks, load of archmages. Whoosh. Range, DPS, which health? They're all running back to the spawn. Oh, it'd be interesting to see if they try and cut across. I get the sneaky suspicion what they'll do is they'll all rush back up to try and cap the part whenever it respawns back in. You got it. I say order quit already. I seen a couple of them up here, which makes me think. Problem is, in a fight like that where they're barely coming out of their spawn point, there is not much point in me trying to kill any of them. E. Yep, they quit. 4,700 is not bad though. Sork was enjoying that. Yep. They don't seem to want to come up. No, it's because they're capping down here. In my opinion, too many players just quit as soon as they feel Not know, but feel it's over. One of the many reasons I get bored. Yeah. It's because they don't want to lose. They have a pathological fear of losing. Two archmages. Three archmages. Rune priest. I think they were in the last one. And we have a single chamois. So this is gonna be painful. Sample during the siege in Thunder Mountain, Aurora Band was like, pull round, we can't win. Come to find out, Dasher didn't even really defend the keep. Everyone's just so afraid of dying. It becomes too much to avoid each other. Yeah. That's the thing. I'd nearly say one of the best defenses that you could have if you're doing a keep siege is get everybody you can to stand on the outer wall and just hope that they then think that there's tons of people inside. Uh-oh. I didn't realize that was a Bright Wizard behind me. Pocket healer. Nearly. Ooh, we got a zealot. Now, if only we can get a few tanks. Not a place I want to be. Ow. Damn it. Told someone of order that if we lose siege, I would leap nearly two, and if we win, he must do the same. He didn't take the bet, however, he is the one crying that win is impossible. To be fair to a lot of people, that's a pretty big gamble to take when half the time the player base just doesn't do anything. Go big or go home, I say. And I get stuck on a rock. Ah, so nearly. Looks like Order's going to lose the Solarium part. I think maybe they got cocky and wanted to farm instead of just winning. Now the tides have turned. It's always the way they look at it and they front load and go, we're just going to farm kills from the off, and they keep the scores roughly the same because we cap points. And then all it takes is a couple of healers to join, or the right DPS, or the right tank, or whatever it happens to be. And now all of a sudden it's a fight, and the momentum's against you. And momentum's a very difficult thing to change. Not going to say it's impossible, like they still have every opportunity to win. They've got more healers than we do, but like, do you know what? Go for that one. Stunned and dead. They may have recovered. Yeah. Actually, I'll go this way. Whoosh. Ah! Knockdown every time I go to pull the trigger. I don't know what the hell hit me there, but it was something. I think it was the Bright Wizard. It's raining dwarves. Oh, dear. Oh, I'm up to 140 now. I have to go and see if I can get new watering can and soil. I think there's a merchant in the Dragonweight camp. Because it's twinned with a PvE camp, I'm fairly sure. I wish I could get away from witch hunters like that. No escape for him. Three for six. Guess he was going charging in headlong. Two thumbs looks like this guy. Oh god. Hey, anonymous, how's things, bud? Oh, that's throwing everything out here now. It's only 125 for the mushroom. Ow. Destro almost came back. Yep, almost. There's someone who's hugging the keep. That must be Order Crossrealmers. Let's see who's behind door number 1. Archmage, Tank, Witch Hunter. Engineer. I don't think he's AFK. I think he's just looking a different direction. Ooh. Yeah, I should have used my disrupt. Ooh, I'm glad I didn't take the bait there. I just heard helicopters. I was like, what's that? There used to be like a plunger unlock over here, but I think it's been moved. I think it used to sit like here. If I'm not mistaken, or maybe it was over here somewhere. Don't think it's here anymore though. Oh. Well, I was glad to help out in that particular scenario. Order PVs that scenario too hard. To be fair, I think both sides do it. I don't think it's just order. But it is one of those scenarios, if you're horribly outmatched, you can still win it by just running around a big circle. People say it's a PvP game, but then they all go on PV and PV door. They all go and do that, but because they get rewards for doing that. And then they don't have the ignominy of dying. Making their armor dirty and hurting their killboard score. I've got Destra at Postern, so I'm assuming there's a ram? Or soon to be a ram? Let's go have a look inside. Well, nobody down here. Couple hugging the Lord. And nobody at the top of the mountain. Why not? Let's try it. Come on. Got him. Ah, so nearly. If I just bought myself a little bit more time.
Well met, I suppose.
Oh, I didn't even use my other healing potion. I could have used that. Oh, I was going to buy crafting stuff.
I have many fine goods.
I'm sure you do, good sir. But I'm after very specific things. Oh, I've got the best that there is. I thought there was 125 once. No, 150 apparently is the next one. More you know. More you know. Do we have a gang group down here? No, it doesn't seem to be. I've literally no idea what's happening in this zone. I get a sneaky suspicion Destra doesn't want the siege. Oh, crikey. Run, little me, run! So there's 2 warbands aboard her. Penricky, thank you very much for the raid, kind sir. Hopefully you've had a nice stream, bud. Welcome along, everybody. We are doing some witch elf stealthy shenanigans on tomfoolery.
I'm in danger.
I am in danger. That's a landmine. And a lot of order. Order's like a T-Rex. If you don't move, they can't see you. Oh. I'll go this way. How many landmines are there? Well, I'm through a minefield. So, Bright Wizard. Say no to Bright Wizards, kids. You'll burn your fingers. Alright, I am gonna have to leave stealth. So I will do it behind this very sturdy looking tree. And then blast a loud horn and jump on top of a giant dinosaur, but that's beside the point. Thank you for the follow, kind sir. That's very much appreciated. Still haven't got any 125 mushrooms. Fiddle and sticks. Don't know what that's out there. Just a load of stuff to sell. What's the... Ooh! Nearly enough. Uh-oh. What's that? A shadower. Sneaky peeky, like. Yeah. He was like, do you know what? I'm going to run round. And he thought better of it. Oh, he's coming back. He's thinking I'll have given up and de-stealthed or ran out of AP. Or he's seen that he had a friend running past. Got him. It's the law of the Zulus. If you do see a friend, they're not going to come and help you. Whoosh. Whoosh. I wonder, was he part of their group and they were coming to res him? Stranger things have happened. Every time I hear those two fighting down there, I always think it's somebody up here firing arrows at me. Seems like this will be a Destro freight train for the rest of the day. I don't know. I get the sneaky suspicion that as soon as a ram will appear, the sides will end up very much even. Green Skin Day tomorrow too. Oh, there's an unlucky chosen. And my AP is about to run out at the worst possible time. Or not, as the case may be. I wonder why they're patrolling back and forth here. That's weird. I wonder, do they have a little legion who's running boxes? Oh, crikey. Run, little me, run! Freedom! My luck ran out. For reals, Freebooter's anniversary and Gruff's our 100 celebration. That just means everybody's going to be playing Order to make it harder for him. That's all I see happening with that. There's too many troll players in this game for it not to be the case. Alright, let's go and get our piece. Just do your vanishy thing like a witch hunter does. I would, but it's in the one tree that I'm not spec'd into. So I can't. For the witch elf, it's in the middle tree, which is the defensive regen spec one. And I am not spec'd into that.
What is it? Hurry now.
He's been waiting a while to hit 100. I imagine it would take a long time. Alright. So. Kill us a stunty. Nice. So that's giving me my 66 wounds. And I've got the rest of that. Ooh. Oh, I'm here. Sell off all of that. So, back to Purr on the Warcrest front. I need to get myself some more Genesis crests. don't think I can upgrade that until 66. And that I don't think I can do until 66. Off the top of my head. So I don't think I'm getting a better dagger anytime soon. Where were we fighting? Dragonwick.
Want something, do ya? Don't fall.
Right, let's see. So, we have our two-piece of Invader. I think the next plan is probably going to be work towards oh god, what's it called? Triumphant or Victorious, whichever one is the stabby killy one. Because then it'll tide me over until Sovereign. Like, Invader's fine. But I get the sneaky suspicion those two will be better, as they tend to be better for most classes. But we shall see. Oh, Swimming Gobbo. Or Chosen. Well, seems like nobody's queuing for any scenario now. Hello, Order. Engineer, White Lion, Slayer. I'm guessing they've got a healer sitting up in the keep. Maybe. Maybe not. White Lion trying to run away. Just CC'd to death. Ha 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 ha. I am a white lion.
Peace and pie.
What level is he actually, out of interest? Iulia. Eddie, apparently. In a mix of Solve and Triumphant. White Lion is broken at the minute, but nobody wants to admit it. I mean, It's really obvious the amount of them running around. But clearly the more broken issue is the Marauders pool. White Lion is broken, Marauder is broken, Archmage is broken, Shaman is broken, Witch Hunter is broken, Witch Elf is broken. If everything is broken, nothing is. I don't know. A lot of it depends greatly on what you've just lost to. It's funny how the things that everybody kills aren't broken. But that's another matter. Yeah, this one seems to be going well. Come on, stealth. Do your stealthy thing. I'm about to say, where's order if all of these guys are just standing here freely? But order's all up here, apparently. Oh, that nearly went horribly wrong. Ow. Agreed, I don't think people realize the difference full best and slot counts. Yeah. Like, that's the thing, if you're like, I don't know, level 50, and you're going up against a level 80, who's got everything that they can possibly ever have, you're always going to have a difficult time. My highest kills are Witch Hunter, but that's because there's so many of them, not because they aren't broken. Yeah. That's the thing. It's like the more broken a class is, the more people will flood to it. But then they'll realize that in a lot of cases, a broken class is broken in a very specific way, and you have to play a very specific way to make it work. And a lot of people can't. That's why everybody used to love nerfed buttons, because nerf buttons just allowed you to press one button and do everything that somebody who was actually competent at a class could do. That's why there were so many people crying when it got taken away. Oh no, I can't play my class anymore. That's what they sounded like. Very high-pitched and nasally. Yes, it is. I can see it. Game lying to me about my own abilities. We got a 125 mushroom. Dear Lord. We're living in the promised land now. Oh, look at that. We've got equal numbers in Dragonwake and Thunder Mountain. Told you there was more people getting ready to log on. Didn't even take a round to do it. And I'm stuck. Throw a stone in a bush, you'll hit 5 witch hunters. You think that's a stone you're throwing? It's actually a witch hunter. They're like rats in a city, you're always close by. I still miss nerf buttons, makes it easier to live with all those buffs that have cooldown or last for 20 seconds. I don't know. I This is the reason I don't really use add-ons for anything. It's because I would rather just play the game as intended. Is it more clunky? Yes. Like, I use an add-on for cultivating because I don't seriously. Because I don't actually see how it's possible to use cultivating and still play the game. Cultivating feels like a thing that's designed for you to just to sit in a city and press buttons in a city. So what was Nerf Buttons? Nerf Buttons was an add-on that you could basically preload with a bunch of rotations. So let's say, for sake of argument, a good rotation for a Witch Elf would be Elixir of Insane Power, Racking Pains, Agonizing Wounds, Ruthless Assault. You'd put all that into one button, and you just press that button. And then if there was a follow-up rotation, you'd have that as a second button, and you press the second button. So you just run around pressing 2 buttons, and it would do everything for you in perfect timing and unison. So you weren't even playing the game anymore. Um, you were just basically puppeteering as a different person. So a sequencer with a condition checker. Yeah, effectively. Basically record someone who knows what they're doing and then just replay it over and over and over and over again. And then it got banned. And then all of a sudden there was a lot of people who relied on it. Were like, no, I can't play anymore. I was like, why not? It's almost like you didn't know how to play your class in the first place. And yes, I know that does all sound very high and mighty, and look at him in his ivory tower throwing shade at people. I am a terrible player. I will admit, I am a terrible player. But I'm still more competent, even as a clicker, than someone who has to rely on nerf buttons. A Korean Grandmaster with one button. Oh, what a visual. At least you're an honest, terrible player. Very true. Why can't I stealth? Oh, just... Ooh, is the server about to die? Is my internet dying? It's not me. I think it could be the server. Is it me? It's not me. It's not your class that's the problem. It's painful to switch alts. Yeah, very much so. I stealthed, and then I wasn't stealthed. That was a lag spike and a half. That's the thing, switching alts. It's always very difficult to get into your groove with an alt. But at the same time, it keeps the game fresh jumping around. I always try to play them a few days. Either the extent of their renown boost or until they complete their RVR week. But it's very difficult to get in and out of a workflow. Oh! I've hit 150 on my cultivating. Go me. And if that alt is a blackguard or an Airbreaker. I never find the blackguard too difficult to pick up and play. The blackguard's big thing is it's got so many abilities. It's just trying to remember when you're going to use them all. Is usually the bigger issue. I've never played an Ironbreaker. I know it's mirrored, but I know it is also very different as a playstyle. For me, it often feels harder switching between DPS classes. Like, healers and tanks, I always feel like you can just pick up and play, and you'll generally do okay because they're quite forgiving. DPS classes are generally more about synergy and rotation. And if you get it wrong, it's generally not as recoverable. Not always the case, but that's usually what I find. Like, I always find if I pick up a DPS class I haven't played in a while, I find it harder to play than, say, the Blackguard, or the Chosen, or the Zealot. Not that there's a lot of thought goes into playing a Chosen, mind you. It's like, turn on your auras and hit things, but is what it is. No collision. This guy just reminds me of Chewie. I wish I had some necromantic power, but it's too big to carry with me. It's burning already. They've literally just left that and it's already burning. Who's burning that? Engineer and a Archmage and a Swordmaster. What's the other? Ironbreaker. Two Archmages. Oh, and they've got backup. And we're back up. Hmm. They're basically just here to run boxes by the looks of things. So there's a couple coming. I'm assuming these are the box runners. We might be able to grab one of these guys. If we can get one on its own. Engineer, Armbreaker, Archmage. Why has there got to be so many people running boxes? Ah. Why do they think there's somebody there? Did I get him? I got him. No, I didn't get him. Bloody bright wizards.
Hail, Malaka.
Ah. Shit, bright wizards. Ruining all my fun. Not down there. I don't need any. No! So I put it down. What? Random. Put that 20. Don't know why I did that, but sure. Fisticuffs in the middle, it would seem. Want some 200 seeds? I've actually got most of the seeds already at 200. Thanks, dude. Because my Shami's been a cultivator for months now, so he's leveled most of them up. All I've done is the majority of my alts just to be scavenging alts, and I never used them for scavenging, so scavenging was just sitting at rank 1. So I swapped them all over to cultivating once I got Miracle Grow because I just assumed, do you know what? While I'm playing, it's a handy thing just to have going, and then at some point I'm going to have like 5 or 6 different characters all with level 200 cultivating that can just generate me stuff to send to my apothecary guy every now and again. And then that way I'll be able to break my reliance on a lot of the stuff I'm buying off the auction house, so save myself some gold. But thank you for the offer. Sure. That's exactly what I wanted the character to do. Oh, they got a ram. Now, let's see if 5 billion orders suddenly appear. The cynic in me says that they will. But then I'm a very cynical person who always looks at the negatives. Heat watch. We're now down to 20 degrees. So I'm now only dying slightly. However, the breeze has died down, so I don't even have a cooling draft coming in over me anymore. How rude. Nommy nom noms. I think that was the witch hunter I fought earlier. think. Not 100%. Fiverr says they're in the keep already. That's their secret. They never left the keep. Yep. They went for order defensive strategy, Bravo or Charlie, I think. And for anybody who wasn't in Tosh's stream earlier, Order Defensive Strategy Alpha is run and hide in the keep. Bravo is log out in the keep. And Charlie is log out in the keep and go and play Diablo 4 until everything blows over. They may have a defensive strategy Delta, but God knows what would be required to trigger that. Oh look, they're all in the keep. So I'd say that's probably about a warband over there. We have half a warbandish around there. We have a bunch of happy-go-lucky folks all on the walls. And I, of course, get knocked down. Every time. This is why I need to have an instant frenzy. Because Ruthless Assault is great, but I never get to do the whole thing. But it's just doing so much more damage than Puncture. And off the top of my head, the only two I can spec into would be On Your Knees, which is a knockdown, which I don't particularly want. And what's the other one called? It's like a heal, but I don't even think it's got huge damage. And even if I went for either of them, it basically means I can't spec the way I'm currently spec'd. What's it called? Sacrificial Stab. So it's like... That's basically like Puncture, only it heals you. Numbers are now equal in Dragonbreaker and they're all in the keep. Yep. So they clearly went for Bravo or Charlie. But which one did they go for? Answers on a postcard too. Order like the log out of keeps, just so that they can come and get a defensive bag. PO box. OD 16 4JF. Oh, that's the same Witch Hunter. At some point, I'll slow him down. Or kill him, One or the other. Hi. Yay! Range DPS, which elf? Did I get it? No! SPG stole it. What's SPG? Squig Herder. Damn you, SPG. Didn't come past me, has to be Bravo. I don't know, it could be Charlie. They could have logged out to go and play Diablo 4. Oh, Gates of Akron. I didn't even have my kiss active. That's because I logged out that time. How long have I been running around without my kiss active? Oh my god. That's such a noob. Ah, Jesus. One of these days. I don't know why it's this character in particular. I always forget. Never happens with the Sork. Never happens with the Shami. Never happens with the Magus. I'm starting to forget characters that I have to buff myself with, but always the Witch Elf. Damn you, Night of the Blazing Sun. Generous Destro gonna give him a free bag anyway, encourage the behavior. Yeah, probably. It's the sunk cost fallacy that they have. Well, we brought the ram here, we might as well break down the doors. Come on, give me the white lion. All above us. Where on earth is he hitting us from up there? I got slayered. Card posterns. It's a bit late when they're all already inside. Oh dear. Maybe it's to guard them against all the people who are still playing Destro who are going to switch sides when they realize that they're all inside. Oh, excuse me for yawning. They're only 74% in the outer door. Oh, I see. They're sieging Thunder Mountain. That's why. We've got ourselves a little gank squad at Milius. Like, I love that they think this strategy's going to work. We'll stand here. Really obvious. No one will ever see us. Well, they've got backup. Maybe that's why Zorba's wanting to guard the posture and stop all of the order coming out to run down and leech some renown at Milius and then come back. Or report the Thunder Mountain stop order getting inside their keep. They'll just have their alts logged out in there. That'd have been the second thing that they would have done before they went to play Diablo 4. Hey guys, what are we looking at? They're never going to leave each other's side, so there's no point in me shadowing them. I think everybody's buggered off to Thunder Mountain, unfortunately. So, we'll go with the flu. We'll go to Thunder Mountain. But I have a plan. plan that should, looking at this map, work. A cunning plan? Is there any other kind? I'm going to call it Plan Wait and Hide for people who want to grab boxes to port into the keep. Pattern Zeta. It depends if you're Baldric or Blackadder. Very true, it does. I have the looks of Baldric, but the style of Blackadder. So I'm both, and neither at the same time. But I have the tactical nous of Lord Flashheart. Woof! Great minds. They think alike. Now, I'm gonna say, because this is going neutral, somebody else has the same idea that I have. Either that, or it's overflowed with boxes. And it's somebody had the same idea that I had. Because this is the easiest place for someone who can't get into the keep to come to grab a box to run it back to port in. So it's usually a good idea. They're all probably going to these ones, however. Just looking at it. I kind of thought Destro would have had those cleaned out, but apparently not. What a fancy shield. Although it's weird texture-wise, so I'm assuming it's one of the new ones. It's like it's got no volume to it. What is Destro? Team Destruction. Chaos Orcs and Dark Elves united under the common ideology of Order are big poo-poo heads who need to be stabbed lots. Fairly sure that was in the Orc handbook somewhere. Not gonna lie, I thought that geyser going off was somebody going into stealth. And I had a brief moment of panic. Wait! In the north! Shocker! The Order would try and enter through the postern closest to their war camp. It's that kind of tactical genius that just sets them apart from us on Destro's side. Did I get that off on him and it's just stopped him in his tracks? No. Why is it I always run into a group? Why can I never run into just one who's blind and not at his keyboard? That's the kind of Order player I want to run into. "16 work rests. They come so quickly in this character. Yeah, they've got the inner door down. Oh, I'm 157 now. I can get a new watering can and soil and thingy madoodler. What's the other one? Entrails. Oh, who's this? Oh, I really don't have the AP for this. How many knockdowns and disables do you want? Where on earth did he even go? How many white lions are there? There's a fourth, a third. I know how to count. Or is that the old one? Just white lion after white lion. Oh, Jesus. Oh, and now an Archmage. And a Swordmaster. It's the High Elf party. They've all just arrived from Ulthuan. You know the old saying about herding cats. That's the thing. It's like the first one, he was in such low health, and then he just disappeared. And then there was the two downstairs, so I thought, okay, it's one of them, and he's just potted. And then they died, and then I see them coming running back around the corner. I was like, there's three? It was like the original Top Gun when all like the MiGs were just flying over the top of each other. All white lions just must run around with all the lions on top of each other, so you think it's just one, and then they split, and you're like, oh my god. Three white lions. No one's been this close before. Not a bad amount of renown, it must be said. Flying flies. Do you know what? I've only just realised that this buffs my weapon skill when I use it if they've got a debuff on them. How long have I been playing a Witch Elf for? I was wondering why I had a buff up here. Like, oh, okay. I know how my abilities work. Oh, God. Well, the one thing that I know, guys, is you don't come here for the information or, or any tips on how to play. Oh. Oh, is there anything else here that does something that I don't realize what it does? No, they all do what I expect. They're all up on the wall again. Order's all outside. I love how they're trying to get in, and this guy's just loitering around the edge. It's like, nah, I don't really want to get involved just yet. I'll say no to that. Is there a warband I could join? Apparently not. Who's this one? I'm not just joining one person. Where's the fun on that? How have I got... Eyes open. Okay. Fake it till you make it. Sounds like my life story. Oh. I maybe don't want to be standing there. Taking an age for this guy to go down. For the weirdest time there, I thought my rank 4 morale was like an AoE. But I'm fairly sure I'm getting that mixed up with one that you spec for. Are they in? Oh no, they were just pushing. Got him. Sticked him. Oh, wrong side. I'm going to do all this run to get over to this side, and he's going to turn just like that. Stop turning around! I want to stand behind you. Yeah, Hand of Blood are here. Always nice to see an old Carricknorn guild still going. Oh, I'm guessing Order have wiped. But we're down to cutlery again. We did it! There's still somebody here somewhere. I was happy to save a Magus's life. Yeah, any work rests out of all of that? 8. Bound to be some order on the walls, right? Bound to be. Or not. Maybe the 864 white lions have all run away. In classic white lion style. Well, 150. 150. I wonder if they've all pulled back to do a defensive Doom Striker. Seems like a very order thing to do. He's got a little Rune Priest friend somewhere. Who he's guarding. If I was a Rune Priest, where would I hide? There's a Swordmaster and an Engineer. Oh, there goes the lock. What was that? War crests. And about 1k renown. Sea of Death in here. Just gonna say, called it. Right, I think that's going to be us, guys. We're past the 2 hour mark. We've got ourselves to just past 50% and 63. We got ourselves another piece of Invader gear. And got a few kills and a few lulls in it as well. So I'm going to call that a win for tonight. I'll have a wee look here and see if there's anybody else streaming, and we'll do a wee raid. Thank you all so very much for coming along and watching. It's been great to have you all here. Hopefully you've enjoyed some of the Witch Elf gameplay, or lack thereof, depending on your point of view. Thanks again to Tosh and Pinricky for the raids. That was very kind, guys. And thanks again, Pinricky, for the follow. Equally very kind and very much appreciated, good sir. Oh wow, we've got loads of people playing. Apparently I'm playing Total War Warhammer 3 again. I'm gonna have to change that. Garamore again. He's only got one person watching him. So yeah. Thanks very much, guys. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you all have a nice day tomorrow.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Arnie said it best. Catch you tomorrow, guys. Bye.